Welcome. This video has been created to help teachers to find information about multilingual learners in PowerTeacher. First, a word about terminology. ELL, or English Language Learners, are students in English language schools whose first language is other than English or is a variety of English that varies from the version of English taught in Ontario schools. These students may initially require educational interventions to assist them in attaining English language proficiency. This is the term that is used in provincial documents, including the curriculum. Multilingual learners, or ML, is a more inclusive and asset-based term that is being adopted more widely both across the province and around the world. In our student information system, both PowerTeacher and PowerSchool use the term ELL. However, in this presentation, I will also be using the term multilingual learners. For information on a particular ML, click on the student information icon of a class. Select a student from the left side of the screen. As you can see, MLs are identified in PowerSchool and PowerTeacher in two ways. The first way is a summary of information using this drop-down menu. You can see that this multilingual learner is an oral step 2, a reading step 2, and a writing step 2, which reflects them being a late stage beginner. If I would like more information as a classroom teacher, I will go to the drop-down menu on the right-hand side. From the drop-down menu, there are two screens that are of particular note for multilingual learners. The first is the ELL step, Observable Language Behaviors, and the second is the Family Welcome Center Intake and Assessment. The Family Welcome Center Intake and Assessment shares with us the language assessment at the time the student joined our school board. This information is really only accurate for the first 6 months, after which the student's language proficiency will have increased and they will have started to demonstrate other observable language behaviors. The OLB screen in PowerTeacher shares two pieces of information. The first are the behaviors that the student has demonstrated. You can see in these two tabs that are highlighted in green, Step 1 and Step 2, that the student has completed all the descriptors that are listed and therefore is ready to progress to the Step 3 descriptors. These Step 3 descriptors show behaviors that the student is working towards. So for setting goals for the students, an example might be use compound sentences in speech. These are some ways that the classroom teacher can help to set goals for the student and use language from the OLB step for report cards. I hope that this information has been helpful for you as a classroom teacher looking to support multilingual learners more effectively.